Okay, homework. Okay, question 1. How does simultaneous consciousnesses of equal urgency being engaged prove the existence of a foundation consciousness?
Yeah, you need something to prioritize them, I guess.
Pretty much. Maybe one more thing added to that.
I believe you.
Because there can't be two moments of consciousness going on at the same time. You cannot hear and talk at the same time.
Okay, and then nothing. Okay, I tried to make this one easy. Maybe it's not that easy. I don't know. Okay, I'll just read the answer. If the urgency of the use of two consciousnesses are equal, then when they are engaged at the same time, they would cancel each other out, if not for the existence of the foundation consciousness.
But then word, I wonder, how can the kunchi be going on? If the kunchi is aware, how could that be going on at the same time?
Well, that's the whole point. The point is you can have two consciousnesses going on at the same time, according to them. According to other Buddhist schools, you can't have two consciousnesses going on at the same time, because that's supposedly what Lord Buddha said. But that's not exactly what he said. According to Mind Only School, what he said is you can't have two consciousnesses of the same exact type happening at the same time, like two eye consciousnesses or ear consciousness or something like that.
Thanks.
Yay. Fun continues. How does this simultaneous engagement likely connect to the wish for enlightenment?
Yeah, that's cool, because it comes to that famous argument about how there could be, how could you have the wish in your mind during the direct perception of emptiness? Because you're not having thoughts. So there has to be another consciousness going on while you're in that perception.
Right, and totally. And what is it about the wish in particular that's the case?
They're communicating with each other. What was the last thing that you said?
What about the wish makes it important to make this distinction?
It's main mind.
Right, but why do they have to be so distinct about making sure people understand its main mind?
Because you become a Buddha rather than an Arhat if you have it in your mind during the direct perception of emptiness. But during the direct perception of emptiness, you're not thinking about anything else.
Yeah, that's totally true. Maybe I'm not being clear, but it's just that there's two parts to the wish.
Oh.
And the fact that there's two parts, you have to make it.
Oh, the wish for yourself to get enlightened and the wish for others to get enlightened.
Yeah, the fact that those two
Or
parts,
in order to, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, since the wish for enlightenment consists of two separate aspects, it may be another way to prove foundation consciousness to say the wish could not be able to exist without it. Okay, we've now come to what auspicious part of our text?
The end.
The wrap up.
And got it.
Yes. The only question I've ever answered right in your class.
Yay, the only question
Yay, too.
in my class. Okay, say Papo.
It's an honorific doer. Oh, wait.
Yeah, doer. That's more specifically.
Yeah, there was, I'm trying to remember the very specific context here.
Yeah.
I'll give you a clue. We're going to identify the Zepopo pretty soon.
Yeah.
Buddha.
Author.
Author, yeah,
Yeah. That I said doer too in class. Subject.
Outline?
Yes.
Word, why do you look so naughty right now?
Because I'm not hiding it as well as I usually do.
Eh,
And ngoa.
Gewadu.
No hints, Nick.
Is it like dedicate?
Dedicate.
Yes, dedication. Okay, that's all I got. Thank you so much.
Thanks, boss.
Thanks,
Okay.
Word.
Thanks.
Here we go, back to reality. Can you guys see?
Yes.
All right. As Word mentioned, we are running down the last part of the race course. It's very exciting if you ask me. We worked hard for this book. We deserve the end of this book. Okay, start here. Who's checking you? Nick, can you check his pronunciation?
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh, Namrikpe Trupte Sangwa Te Koktu Kyur Pam Tok Kawe Sapmo Kunshi Tang Ni Tongi Te Konan Ni La Mishum Pe Kepe Look Tir Namshi Tok Ye Nin Duparjao.
Okay, cool. Namrikpa means what?
Conceptualists.
Yeah, the mind-only schools. They're Drupta.
Their school or philosophy.
Good is Sangha.
Secret.
Yeah, it's like secret. Why? And then our author says, because it's Kokyo.
Because it's really hard to understand.
It's hidden. It's
Hidden.
almost hidden. Okay, Kokyo. Or he says, if you don't want to call it Kokyo, you can call it Tokawa.
Difficult to realize.
Difficult to understand. Why? Because it has certain names, certain points.
Certain points.
Yeah, which are Samo.
Profound.
Yeah, for example, Kunshi.
Foundation consciousness.
But here's a more interesting one, Nitong.
The discrepancy? Or
This means the absence of two.
okay.
And it's the Sugdan Zin Sugdan Sung Zin Zhe Shen Sug Zhe Shen Kiton Zhe Shen Kiton. Okay. Sugdan Sung Zin Kitsema Zhe Shen Kiton. Sugdan Sung Zin Kitsema Zhe Shen Kiton is Nitong.
Okay.
So is
What-
it mean non-duality?
Yeah, yeah, it does. But
Is that-
what's that? What's duality mean?
How the seed splits in this case? Or
That the thing being perceived and the perceiving state of mind could be coming from a different seed,
yeah. Mhm.
which is called Zhe Shen, which is misnomered, having a different substance. Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
Cool. Okay. It's in the 6 flavors of emptiness thing. Okay.
Yeah, the seed splitting thing.
Yeah. So the emptiness in the form of these two, the lack of two, right?
Mhm.
True nature of things in the form of suchness, in the form of the lack of a duality of a different seed for the perceiver and the perceived, okay? These kepas, these
These-
mind-only kepas,
Philosophers, scholars.
yeah, he says they are mishumba, you know. They're like, yeah, we're right. There is a kunshi. Yeah. And you want to know what emptiness is? It's that the person who walked into the kitchen and the person in the kitchen who criticized them were coming from the same scene, okay?
Mhm.
And if you don't like it, go to hell, okay? We are Mishumba, okay? So shum means to be discouraged or to avoid a painful truth or something like that. And I like the word unflinching, you know?
Yeah.
These guys are stubborn, just like
Me.
word. You gotta be stubborn to translate their stuff, okay? You can call it stubborn, okay? These guys, they have their ideas about the refrigerator consciousness, storehouse consciousness. They have their strange ideas about emptiness. And if you try to fight with them, they're like, I don't care, okay? Look there. If you belong to that system, okay, you better dupa.
Agree or understand or posit.
Yeah, you better agree about this Namshe Tsoge.
The 8 collections of consciousness.
And what's the knee here? For $20.
Only that, no more, no less. Not the 9.
Oh, damn. $20 shopping for Mr.
Okay.
Word. Yeah. Yeah, exactly 8. No less, no more. Don't tell me this 6 consciousnesses stuff from every other school. I don't care. I'm sticking with my school. And my school says 8 because we add,
Kunshi and Yuni.
yeah, we add foundation consciousness and messed up consciousness. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Nipani, now we reached. He promised us 2 things in the conclusion of the book. Okay, he said in the conclusion of the book, we have 2 parts. The first part was advice that if you're gonna be a mind-only school guy, stick to your 8 consciousnesses. Okay,
Yes.
if you say you're mind-only, stick to your guns, Mishumba. You know, don't retreat from the idea of 8 awareness, 8 kinds of consciousness. That was the first half of the ending of your book. The second half of the ending of your book is
That the dedication of the author to compose the good merit of composing the work.
yeah. But first we have to ngusung the author.
Oh, recognize him.
Yeah. Identify who wrote the book.
Mhm.
And then he's going to dedicate his virtue and somebody else could dedicate their virtue. Who's that?
Us.
I'll type it for you here.
The golden key.
Mixed nuts.
Mhm.
Okay. Somebody else can dedicate their good karma. Because, I mean, frankly, this is the best explanation of the mind-only school ever done in English, in my opinion. But I'm a very, I'm very shy anyway, usually. Okay. We could just read the verse and you can see how much of the explanation is in bold, right?
Yeah.
Like 90%. But let's just follow the commentary, okay?
Okay.
Let's read it all first, and Nick's gonna criticize your pronunciation. Find something, Nick. I'm getting bored with you guys.
Get a better hat.
I think you should have an MN on the front of your hat.
No.
Or I should say my M-O.
I'll think about it. All right. Nyuni tang kunshi kawe nye selwar tunpe ten chundi namrik mawe kechok namki chi tarshepa shin lama yi sungla tenye kelkampa lopsang drakpa njarwa yi gewa te tupe tenpa chok tu kuntu gepar kyorchik
Okay, cool. Let's start with Tencha. This classical commentary, which Selwarton,
Clearly teaches
good, Kawene,
difficult questions,
about Nyunyi and Kunshi,
negative consciousness and foundation consciousness,
good, has been Jarwa,
has been engaged in, applied, done.
has been written, composed, right? Put together
Mhm.
by Losan Dakpa,
Lord Samkapa.
who's a Gyalkamba, which means he's from Kham, okay? He's from East Tibet, okay? He's from what's nowadays called, what do they call it nowadays? Kumbum, but Tarsa in Chinese, okay? Losam Darpa, who's from Kham.
Yes.
How did he write the book? He then on the Sun.
He depended upon the holy scriptures.
Yeah, of lamas.
Mhm.
Yeah, lamas who were presenting the positions,
Mhm.
okay, as they were accepted by Kechoks
Those supreme scholars,
of the Namrik Mama.
conceptualist professors.
Yeah, so this book, which presents the ideas of the two extra consciousnesses accepted in the mind-only school, has been put together by Jetson Kappa, who
Mhm.
comes from East Tibet,
Mhm.
and he studied the great books of the ancient scholars of the mind-only, and he wrote his book. Okay, all right.
Mhm.
That's the Zepabonga Suma, right?
Identification of the.
Yeah.
of the-
And here comes the
Tsampe Ngoa.
Noah. Yeah, here comes his dedication. It's exactly like one line. Okay. What's it say? Just tell me the sentence. Gewade.
This the merit I've from this.
Good.
Just translate it.
Yep. May the Temba of the Tupas.
May the merit that I've gained from the teachings of the able ones.
Let's read it in this order. By this good karma,
Yeah, by
may the Temba
the teachings
of the Tupas
of the holy ones, of the able ones,
gay
spread
in all chokes and in all twos.
in all directions and all for all time.
Yeah, cool. Good thing, man. Nick, what did you guys decide to do to celebrate the end of this book?
Well, it's are we actually finished or?
No, but I mean, we finished the Tsongkapa's part. Yeah.
Well, do
Okay,
we want to
finish
blow the surprise or should we?
let's finish the last. Let's finish the. Okay, we're gonna reach the colophon. Okay, so, I'll tell you something that I told Veronica today. It's extremely rare to finish a translation. You will finish only a few in your life. Okay, just to have 3 years or 5 years or 20 years without a virus that kills you or something is extremely rare in the world. So to finish a book is an unbelievable big deal. And, we can't celebrate properly because we're stuck in our houses, but I know, word you should go outside and jump around for a while, okay?
I might get arrested out here.
It's amazing. It's amazing. No, I'm saying it's such a good karma you can't imagine,
Yay!
No, you can't, you really don't believe, you don't understand how much good karma you just made.
Okay.
But you will, it's probably one of the most important things you ever did in your life. So here we go. Now, the colophon is a technical word for the end of a book where we have some poetry, and oftentimes it's written by a high lama in the monastery at the request of a monk who decided to print this book. So he said, I'm going to print this book. And could you write a little poetry at the end of the book to celebrate? Okay, so here we go. Here's the Dear Mepa means, I like to translate it as, and so it is done. Okay, and so it is done. Dear Mepa. Okay, literally it means we say the following. Okay, but I like to translate it as, and so it is done. Now, here comes the, let me read it, okay? Losan namrik bangze go chaka, kemong su kyan de la chinupe, mechun chende segi de me de, kowache da sekpe lo yu chun, okay? It's, you can hear the poetry, okay? And it's pretty, okay? So please read this first verse of the poem.
Translate it or read it?
Let's read it first.
Okay. Lobsang namrik pang tu ko chaka kemong su kyang de lak nje nupe me
Nice.
me chung chendra serki de mikndi ko chendar sekpe lo yi trun.
Nice. By the way, this is being written by your author, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
What's his name? Fearless Blade, right?
Chikme Rochi.
Yeah, the fearless knife. Okay, in the debate ground, stabbing other people. Okay.
That sounds good.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Okay, academic. This is the
Golden key.
yeah, which can J
Discernment.
open
Yeah. Okay.
the gochak. Gochak means a lock on a door.
Oh
Okay?
right.
It literally means door steel, right?
And yeah.
So it can open the mouth. By the way, Word is ending his text in the next few minutes.
Whoa.
You want to say hi? You wanna say hi? Wait.
Hi, Word.
Hi, baby.
Congratulations. Hi.
Thanks.
It sounds so good. I'm happy for.
I'm
That's
happy to help you.
exciting. It's hard.
Yay.
Thank you.
You got 5 from V.
Yay.
Okay, so this golden key,
Mhm.
which allows you to open the you can stick in the mouth of the lock, okay, to the bangzi.
The steps on top of Mount Meru?
No, bangzi means like a king's treasure house. It's like kosha.
Oh, okay.
It's like a kosha.
Okay.
Okay. This treasure chest
Mhm.
of the teachings of the,
Mind only school.
according to,
Lobsang Drakpa.
yeah, okay. I'm giving you a key so you can open the lock to the treasure chest, which is Jetsu Kappa's presentation of the Mind Only School. And thank you, Fearless Blade, because me and Word needed you. We needed the key. It really was a key, right?
It definitely was.
That the Tsongkapa's text was locked to us and we couldn't open it. So it really is a golden key, okay? Okay, now, who can use this key? Ke Mong Sukyang.
Darkness scholars.
No, Mong is the opposite of a Kepa.
Right. So
No, read it as K and Mong.
idiots and scholars.
Yeah, masters and idiots, it doesn't matter.
No. Okay.
I don't care who you are. If you're a great master of scripture or you're just a clueless doof, okay? Anyone can use this key, okay? It's Daylock.
It's easy.
Yeah, anyone can, this is a key that anyone can use on Kappa's treasure chest, okay? And, you know, in all modesty, it's Mechung.
It's amazing.
Yeah, super amazing. Who's talking?
Fearless Blade.
The author.
Yeah.
And which book is he describing as unbelievable?
His own.
Yeah, his own, okay? But I think he deserves it. What's a chendo?
An annotated commentary.
Nice, nice, nice. So I've given you this commentary.
Mhm.
I was annotating all the words I was explaining the different words of Tsongkhapa. And frankly, I did an amazing job. And so did Word. Okay. The fact that you didn't quit is an amazing job. Okay.
I agree.
Kowa Chetar. Now, I created this composition.
Mhm.
I created Chun. High honorific for create. Okay. What's Chunkar Duchen?
The birthday of Mr.
Of a high lama, of a high lama. Yeah, any high lama. It's called Chunkar Duchen. So I have, how did I write this book? I used Che, Dar, and Sek.
I used Sec, is that burning?
Yeah, I used Kari. I gave it. Shucks.
Methods by Lord Buddha for
I
life.
used cutting.
I
I
cut,
used filing,
filed it, and I
used burning.
yeah. So,
And this refers to Ngunsum Sema, Jepak Sema, and Lungit Sema, I think. But
Yeah.
you'll have, okay, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and I went and got you the correlations for these guys.
mhm.
Okay. Here it is here, okay?
Mhm.
Werner, when you, let's read this, okay? If you don't mind. Well, oh, I'm sorry, I just messed up. Let's read it. I'm gonna make it big, okay?
Sure.
Well, anyway, please read.
Excuse me.
Uh,
Berna ser tape te tang por me sek de jeb che de che darne ser yin par shepana nor gichop tinzinpa shino.
okay, for example, when you talk about ser,
When you examine gold,
good. Tambor,
firstly
me sick.
melt it.
Yeah, melt it. See if it's real.
Mhm.
DJ, check.
After that, cut it.
Nice, perfect. DJ, dar.
Then get a file out, file it.
And then you will share that it's ser.
Then you'll know it's gold.
And then you can consider it norkichok.
The highest of jewels.
Yeah, now don't forget that nor can mean precious substance, okay? In general. Okay. Please start here. Dekedu.
Okay. Teketu Yangrik Tiki Chok Ngangdor Dusu Kama La Shile Te.
Okay, cool. Let's stop there.
Okay.
Deyang, dekedu yang.
And furthermore, it can be said.
Yeah, a riktik means a drop of reasoning.
Yeah.
And it's either Dignaga or Dharmakirti. I don't remember which. Okay, maybe Dharmakirti. Yeah.
Nayabindu.
Yeah, exactly. And in the summary of the first part, okay, Chogna Dodusu, who described what these three processes represent?
Kamala Shila.
Yeah, cool. And I think he did it in his commentary to the Diamond Cutter also. The Sekpa refers to
direct perception.
good. So check. How did he write his commentary? He wrote ideas that he confirmed with his own eyes and ears. Okay. Okay, first of all.
Yeah.
Secondly, he che,
You cut it
which means Jesu Papa.
using logic.
Yeah, using, yeah, deduction, okay, which is similar to che.
Oh, cutting. Yeah.
Yeah, snipping the gold to see if it's gold inside, okay?
Yeah.
And then he used yi che ki sema, okay?
He used things that he believed in, like
Yeah.
words of someone else that he believed in.
Yeah, good. Authoritative sources
Yep.
to Darwa.
To file it.
Yeah, to file it. Okay, and that's all. I thought you'd like to pull out this because it's Kamala Sheila explaining what the three processes are. Okay. Then he has more poetry. He's got a couple more verses. Okay, please read.
Okay, from Dream A, right?
Dear Bet.
Oh, okay, here we go. Good. Dear Be Lek Je Ome Dangzin De Dream A Nam Chu Pirgi Taye Rik Ne Gya Yui Rimo Yi Ning Yi Melong Ngo Kun Kap Kyorchik.
Yeah, and you can see I've actually, because it was difficult for me, I wrote notes, and I'm sorry I took away most of the mystery.
Okay.
But dirmbe means betsun.
Effort.
Yeah, by the effort of my trying to write this book,
Mhm.
and then it's gonna come in the last line, okay?
Oh,
But his lekbar che past tense.
his goodly works.
Nice, perfect. Dung means complexion.
Ooh.
Okay. And what's the complexion of Oma?
Whitish.
Yeah. So I have done a karma which possesses the color of milk, which is a fancy way of saying
Carpo.
I've done a white karma. Okay. So he's trying to get poetic. Okay.
Got it.
And I wrote this book using namchut.
Using one of Vitarka or thinking.
This namcha means like scholarly discrimination. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. What's the other word in English? There's a word. It's like this.
Preponderances.
Yeah, it means an analytic state of mind. Anyway.
Analysis.
And I used Vimala analysis.
Yes. Unstained.
Yeah, good. And beer, you guys probably don't know, but it means a painter's brush.
Oh, nice.
And there's a famous long poem in the Vajrayogini extensive offering. Was a Tenzin beer. It's like I painting a reality with the beard of my Tingenzen. Okay. Okay. So this chi means a painted. Okay. With the brush of my faultless
Analysis.
scholarly discrimination,
Mhm.
I have drawn for you. Okay. With Gyagyu Rimo. Gyagyu Rimo means calligraphical embellishments with a brush. Okay.
Oh.
Like this, what do you call that in English?
Yeah, like brush strokes.
Yeah, with bold strokes,
Bold.
something like that, I have, I'm like, what's his name? Picasso.
Mhm.
I'm a philosophical Picasso, and I have, with amazing brush strokes, okay?
I guess the Kengpa Kyung is over.
Yeah, we're gonna advertise this book the same way.
Okay.
What's a Rigne? I don't know if you guys know.
Rickney.
Rigne.
The 5 arts, the 5 classical arts.
Yeah, the major sciences, okay? And then there's the minor 5.
Yeah, the 5 minor.
And you can look them up. I can't remember them, but anyway, it's like architecture, painting, philosophy, language, okay?
Yes.
So how many Rignes did he use to write this book?
Infinite.
Infinite. Okay, infinite sciences, infinite, schools of knowledge, types of, anyway, you figured out.
Yeah.
I referred to all of them, okay, like architecture and medicine and et cetera, okay.
Really though?
Hey, I didn't say it, he said it. But it sounds a lot like something I would say.
Okay.
Okay.
This coming from us.
Yeah, and made this image be inscribed on the mirror of all people's hearts. Okay.
Aww.
It's very cool. It's a very, made this painting that I have done with my intellect be painted onto and there's a tradition of painting things on mirrors.
Oh, really?
Because they're so pure, and may it be written on the mirrors of the hearts of every being in the universe. Okay, it's a modest goal. All right. Oh, by the way, if you're interested in that song, it's called the Song of the Queen of Spring, where he paints things with his meditation. And I'm sure our author was thinking about this poem when he wrote those lines, okay? So if it's something you'd like to read, it's also in my translation of the Fire Offering for Vajrayogini, okay? But you could refer to it. It's a Chakra prayer, okay?
Okay.
All right. We got one more verse of poetry. Let's keep going until they make us stop.
All right. So kick us out.
Yeah.
Kajin Tsungme Jetsun Namala
Good.
Ngyorndok Mepe Tet Kewatan
Good.
Songpar Chupe Drop Takla Chok
Good.
Shen Mepe Taknang Kewar Shok.
Yeah, nice. So he's making a prayer that the people he knows, his trogs, okay, his buddies, may all people have depa,
Faith.
to my lama, okay, or the lamas, the holy lamas, whose kachin is sungme.
Matchless
Kachin.
kindness.
Good. So when all my people around, when me and all the people around me think about my holy lama, may they all recognize his or her matchless kindness, and may that faith be Gyormepa and Dokmepa.
Yeah, it doesn't go back. It doesn't change. It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't stop. Unchangeable and unstoppable. Okay, may everyone get this kind of faith. Now, this is a long phrase. It's the expanded phrase for Tsangchut,
Yeah.
Brahmacharya.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Well, it literally means pure activity, but it almost invariably talks about pure sexual activities usually.
Yeah, and most often that's a oblique reference to people living the monastic life. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I would say he's talking about the monks that he's surrounded by. Okay. I hope that all of you can kewa. Well, first of all, I hope you can kewa faith. But secondly, I hope you can kewa takpen nawa.
Yeah, a pure appearance that can grow for you, can appear for you.
Yeah, and by the way, that's I like to call it holy paranoia. Or what do you want to call it?
Pronoia.
A holy paranoia. Okay, like everyone's out to help me. Okay, every person I ever meet is Vajrayogini, and they're trying to. And every time someone praises me or hurts me, they are actively trying to improve me. Okay, that's Takpen Noah. Okay, so you can call it pure vision, but I think you have to explain it or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It means people who help me and people who hurt me and viruses and plane crashes and everything else. Something weird is going on. Some pure holy thing is going on. Okay, got it?
Mhm.
Cool. And here comes a common prayer for a guy who just wrote a book. I hope my friends can remain Chokshen Mepa. I hope people can judge my writing in a, what do you call it, unbiased way. Okay, I hope you can have an open mind towards my book. That's common sentiment in a colophon, you know, meaning I hope no one criticizes my book, and of course they will. And if you're a mixed nut and you can't handle the criticism that's going to come by people who are actually amazed at what you're doing, you know, you can't be a mixed nut, okay? You're amazing people, and that irritates people. Okay. Let's keep going.
Chechu ndi la lopnir je kap sempa chempo lopsang chok trup ki kajin le ranghi go tsul lopsang jik me ki jet soy tsul tu ikir kup pao.
Good. By the way, I want you to make a note I wrote up here. Where is that? I think it'd be kind of cool to go through the King of the Dharma book.
Oh yeah, you said that.
And yeah, you can actually, I can give you the searchable copy. And
Okay.
you can search for mind only, or you could read the whole last third of the book. And I think it would be interesting to see who were the masters of the mind only school who helped Jetson Kappa. Okay, coming back to the colophon. Oops. Yeah, now this is beautiful because he refers directly to his own teacher who taught him mind only school.
Oh.
Which helps us date him, which I have covered in the introduction, okay?
Yes.
So, because his dates are not known, as far as I know. So, Chundila Lobnir Chekab, when I was
just a pup.
When I was studying this school, right? Chundi.
Yeah.
When I was studying this school,
Mhm.
I had the help of Sampa Chambo.
The Mahasattva.
Yeah, Mahatma. Okay. The great being, Losang Choktu.
Yes.
And due to his kindness, you know, now due to his kindness, I have put this down in Yike.
Letters.
Yeah, I have written this down in letters, in words, right? We say in English, I have set this down in words. I have set this down in words literally.
Yes.
Due to the kindness of my teacher who trained me in this topic.
Mhm.
And I have done so. Here's your Kemba Kyung, Ranki Kotsu.
Only for my own needs, only because of me.
Nope, Koa is not Gupa, it's understanding, Koa.
Oh yeah. For my own understanding. Yep.
Yeah, meaning, look, I made a screwed up. I did my best according to my own understanding, okay?
Mhm.
According to my own understanding, this book has been written down in words by myself, whose name is Losan Jingmei.
Yeah.
And actually, I was just trying to jeso.
Not forget.
Good. I was like Sojong, right? I was trying to prevent myself from forgetting the teachings he gave me, okay?
Yep.
Okay, now.
That's what he says in the beginning too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do we have time still?
Yes.
I
Let's
feel like
finish.
5
we
minutes.
should.
Yeah.
Finish.
Okay. Okay, this is a prayer. This is a prayer
Okay.
of protection. May I be protected, okay?
Hmm.
And somebody threw it in here, and we don't know who, but it's not bad. It's a pretty cool prayer. So let's read it. Read the first line.
행곡 족참 족배 상계라.
Okay, what's that talking about? Buddhas who are residing in
The high, all directions of space.
nice, nice, nice. So this is the 10 directions in abbreviated form. Up,
Mhm.
down,
Down.
cardinal directions, ordinal directions, meaning 10. He could have said Chokchuna, the very famous Vinaya prayer, the Sojong starts with Chokchuna Shupe Sange Don Chanju Semba Tabi Nangenu Tuma Nandalan Gongsu Su. Okay, so he's being cute, whoever this is. He didn't say Chokchuna Shupe Sange. He said, let's talk about the Buddhists who are up, down, east, west, north, south, and southeast, southwest, northeast, north. Okay, got it? I chalk sell to you.
Wow.
I kapsuchi to you.
Go to refuge.
I go for refuge to you. And us guys, Dakchak, kar doyang, no matter where we may go in our lives, okay?
Hmm.
No matter where our lives may take us, can you protect us from da,
Enemies.
ja? I'm not sure this is spelled right, but it means like guerrilla warfare is called jakmak, like people who lie in wait to rob you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mhm.
Chomkun means robbers.
Like
Okay.
Jock is like highwaymen or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then chomkuns are thieves. Okay.
Okay.
And I think the jock is not spelled correctly here, but you have to check.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a little note here.
Yeah.
Okay, and fires,
Fires,
like our house down, floods,
floods,
and chensen.
drought.
Chensen means wild animals.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah. Okay.
And when the world was a wilder place, it was a problem. Like you walk down your neighborhood street and a leopard would attack you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've killed them all, so we don't have this problem. But okay, Chensen, so Jigba, all scary things. Kun,
Mhm.
please kill.
Protect.
Yeah, this is the imperative. Please protect us.
Mhm.
And ze means please do. This is not the ze that means kosher, okay? It's the imperative of ze.
They, yeah. Mhm.
Please make my sampe turns Hlundrupa.
make my thoughts spontaneously become enlightened, something.
Yeah, or no, may all my wishes come true.
Oh, my wishes. Okay.
Spontaneously. It means without any work.
That sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, it's also a common Tibetan word, a name. They'll call it people Sundrup.
Mhm.
And with Buddhas, Sundrup refers to
One of
the
their power.
power of helping people without premeditation. Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
And what you have here is a prayer that was written by Panchen Rinpoche, and which Panchen Rinpoche, we don't know,
Okay.
called Chokchu Munso. The prayer itself is called Chokchu Munso. What does that mean?
Let the light, let the darkness be dispersed in all directions.
Nice, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I don't find it easily. There are many possibilities. Make word, do the work. Okay.
Okay.
Here's something by Pabonka, which has all the same sentiments in it. Okay. Here, Da, enemies, bandits, thieves, fires, floods, but it's a little bit different. Yangsa means cliffs,
Yeah.
Chensens, wild animals. So this one is very close,
Similar. Yeah.
but I don't think it's the real one. And if you just search for pieces of this poem, 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, I think you can find it. Okay, don't forget, if you get stuck, look in the uncatalogued material, which is huge. Okay.
Tsongkhapa spelled jock the same way.
Oh, okay. Okay. It doesn't feel comfortable to me.
Problem.
Okay, you're gonna insist. I'm gonna look it up. Okay.
Again, it's after 7. Do you want to just finish? Because this is like the end.
I
It's
would
like
love to finish.
Yeah, I would like
You
to.
guys cool with that? All right, let's do it. It's so little left.
Okay. I want to look up Jakma. Okay, here's
I found the Geshe-la Jakun. It's JAG.
here. Look. Oh, in the Singsa Chemo.
That's where I'm looking.
Anyway.
Yeah, jock.
Anyway, okay. Let's do the last verse. Nick, what are we doing to celebrate? I don't know. It's a surprise for me too. Okay, here we go. Please read.
Om Swasti.
Swasti, yeah.
Yidang Kunshi Drelwa or Drelpa. I don't know. Ndi.
Yeah.
Avagai. What's that? Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Avagai Wangshoki.
Okay. Avagai Wangshoki. Delong Pelden or Pelden. Gyatso Yi. Chudi Kunbum. Cha Lingdu. Tunken Jarte Pardu Drup.
Okay, these are my notes. Okay, there's like 5 pages of notes. Oh, there's more, Nick, but I don't mind. Let's do it. Okay,
There's just this last verse.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, okay. Svasti means, goodness, su asti.
Yeah.
And it's where swastika comes from.
Yes.
Okay, it's where the symbol of benevolence and happiness called swastika comes from. Okay, may may there be happiness. Okay, and this is all kind of messed up. Yidan Kunchi Japa D means this commentary on mind, on afflicted mind and storehouse consciousness, has been Bardadrum, okay?
Completed.
Has been printed, okay?
Really?
Bar printing, okay?
Oh.
Bar means printing. The printing was accomplished, and the money was paid for, okay? Tunken Jar, okay? The necessary funds were fundraised, okay, at the Jamling section, the Maitreya section, I'm sorry, at the Maitreya paradise called Kumbum Monastery, okay, Jetsunkapa's home monastery, okay.
Oh.
So Chode means here monastery.
Ooh.
And the full name of the monastery is Kumbum Jamling, which is the Isle of Love of the 100,000 images, right?
Yeah.
Which grow on the tree at Kumbum. Okay. Who put the money together? Who got the printing done? The monk called Pelden Gatso. Okay. And usually we know nothing about these guys.
Yeah.
They were just guys who had money who were hanging around the Lama. Okay. And he did it at Avagayi Wangshok, which is a place name.
Oh,
It sounds kind of Mongol to me, but good luck. Go look for it. Okay. It's a place name. It's like Missouri. Okay.
Yeah.
So, here, Avaga and Wangshok seem to be weird place names. Word can research them. Okay. They are mentioned in other places, like here's Wangshok, okay? Here's probably Ava. Avaga here is called Abakata, okay? It might be, I'm guessing it might be a Mongol place name or Eastern Tibet, okay?
mm-hmm.
Okay, so I gave you some, here's a guy named Avaga Haramba, Geshe Haramba from Avaga, okay?
Okay.
So probably you can find it on the internet somewhere. Okay.
Yes.
This is Achu Muchinwang. I know is a Mongol. So I think it might be a Mongolian place name. Okay. And by the way, there may be a Kumbum in Mongolia. I don't know. Okay. I know there's a Ganden monastery in Mongolia, for example. Okay.
Mhm.
So that's all your problem.
No
Here's
problem.
clues I found for you. Okay, here we go. Please read.
Okay. I can't. Okay. Thank you, Gasha.
You're
Excuse me. Gendi
Indeed.
Gendi Magen Drowa Nam Kawe Tunla Nye Ne Salam Chupa Tarchin Shok.
Okay, and by the way, as we're gonna see with other people's texts who are finishing this term, colophons tend to accumulate.
Oh, right.
Because the next guy who printed, tells who were the fundraisers and stuff like that. So, okay, by this good karma, may all beings who are magen,
We're not aged.
who are my aged mothers. you know,
Oh, again. Oh, my old mom.
yeah, my dear, beloved, aged, elderly moms,
My elderly
okay,
mom.
meaning all living beings,
Yeah.
may they find nye,
Yeah.
some
Definitely.
certainty about these kawe duns,
These difficult meanings.
about these difficult points. Okay, it's interesting. May all elderly mother beings suddenly have a desire to study the mind-only school and master it.
Great.
Okay, and by doing so, may they chin to the tar
May they get to the end
of the journey, drupa,
of all
on the
levels.
10 levels and the 5 paths. Okay, salam. Okay, so here you have to say levels and paths. Okay.
Yeah.
Then he threw in, for good measure, the last thing, and I corrected it.
Oh,
There's more. I corrected the mantra for you. Okay. Om Mani Padme Hum. That's correct. Okay.
yes.
Then Om Arapatana di 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 di, right?
Yes.
Which is Manjushri's mantra.
Yes.
I don't like this usage. here. I found in the Kangir this one, which I prefer, Arapatanadi.
Okay.
And then Om Vajrapani Hum. Okay, Om Vajrapani. And this is a retroflex knee. Okay. Now I see there's a little piece down here. I'm just gonna read this for you, okay? Okay, you
Oh,
ready?
is it the last part?
Yep.
Let me read it.
All right, go ahead.
3 years of my life.
All right. And
Uh,
lots of my money, if I may say.
Thanks, Geshe.
Yeah.
J Lobsang Jikme Ki, Zepe Tenchun Di Pegyun Tengtu Shintu Kyunpe Gyunshutsu Sumindro We Chir Gomang Keltsang Tapke Ki Pugelo 2101 Op Setar Shulpar Tope Trangya Tampa Par Chungi Pao Gelek Pel.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you, sometimes the colophon takes you like a week, okay? But
One day.
so this is a commentary that was composed by the Lord, Losan Jigme, which is Rigpe Roti, right? And Tengdu means Tengsang. Nowadays,
Oh yeah, nowadays. Mhm.
the flow of this scripture, meaning the availability, okay, of
Mhm.
this scripture was getting Shinto Kombo.
Was getting very precious, very hard to find.
Yeah, it was getting really difficult to find this book on the market, okay, in the Dharma market, okay. And we didn't want the flow. Chusa is that idea in karma never fades away, right?
Yeah.
So we didn't want to see the river of the printing of this book dry up, okay? Therefore, Kelsang Tapke, personal name,
Yes.
from Gomang College of Daegu,
Which is
okay?
indication that he's Mongolian, right?
It's a high possibility. Yep. So this monk from Gomang College in the Royal Tibetan Year 2101.
Yes.
And I went and got you some Wikipedia on the royal years, okay?
Okay, thanks.
I used Obseti,
Offset? Is that the
offset printing,
printing? Yeah, yeah.
offset printing. Trilpar means printing machine, okay? Tril, I think it's even misspelled here, but you can check. I use tok means by the use of offset printing. I have accomplished the production turn
Yes.
of Gyatamba Pe
Oh, 100
copies.
books. Yeah.
I accomplished the production of 100 copies. May goodness ever flourish. Gelek Pel, yay! And by the way, if you study the royal years, that means the offset printing was done in 1974. Okay.
Oh, cool.
The edition we're using was printed in 1974. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Nick, what are we gonna do? I don't know.
Yay, word. Whoa. Well, we couldn't actually do anything. So Lydia and her children there have given word the golden key and some flowers. I think the best that we could do from here is order him a pizza.
Yay.
Yeah.
The pizza shop closes in 45 minutes. Hook it up.
Hey, Lydia. Oh, you got pizza already? Oh, the golden key. Yay.
Not yet.
Yeah, the golden key.
Yay.
Yay.
I was actually thinking we could order him a pizza.
Hey, Nick, are you
I
talking
didn't
about?
take dinner because I was
Yeah.
listening to class.
Did you guys have dinner already?
No.
No, I was listening to class.
No onions. No onions, Nick.
White sauce.
All right, got it. Lydia, send me your address.
Okay.
Oh, and
Yay,
the number of
yay,
your
golden.
Red sauce. Come on now.
I gotta say, look, I'll say it again, and I'm not shy to say it again. It's one of the biggest moments in your life, okay? And
Yay, congratulations.
it just doesn't happen very often, okay? I mean, it's really hard to finish a book, one of these books, and yours was the worst one I ever saw, except for Nick's.
Well, don't worry, Geshe-la. I didn't have one mental affliction at all about it.
Oh, good.
Test.
My fellow translators can also attest to this fact.
And now we're gonna go back to the locked up treasure chest.
Let's not talk about that, Geshe-la. Let's bask for a moment, okay?
Yeah. And by the way, I propose we print this as a book, okay? So we just have to clean, now we start the 23 steps of producing a book. This book that just came out, I finished it in about 2003, okay?
Mhm.
It takes a while.
That's like two steps a year, Geshe-la?
Yeah, well, I was distracted, but I would guess we can do it in about 8 months or something. We can print it in about 8 months. It can be the first amazing formal book that we ever did, the Mixed Nuts. So
Okay.
awesome, super awesome.
Amelie wants to say something. Hold on.
Wait, she learned how to clap, right?
Yeah. She's Amelie. Are you happy? Clap. Can you clap? Can you make that fart noise again? She doesn't do it on demand.
Amelie.
Nuts. Amelie would like to congratulate you.
Yay.
Congratulations, Word.
Congratulations, Word.
Congratulations.
Got a double hug. You are so lucky.
Seeing myself.
Dang.
Uh-huh.
Nick, that address is coming at you, man. All right.
I'm waiting.
Large pie. All right.
Oh, I know you.
Extra cheese.
Extra cheese.
Cocoa cheese.
Congratulations. Celebration.
This is the birth of your book.
Now the question is, Word, where is that pizza?
It's not on the outside. Nothing exists outside.
We gotta send you a Foundation Consciousness pizza.
Just
You're
don't
gonna
send
eat your kunchi?
a negative
It's
consciousness.
in the refrigerator.
Ah,
That would be too big, too huge.
That's actually funny.
nice. Good. We're learning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations. No, you really, I have taught many translators and I have seen many translators fail. And you stuck it out. So God bless you. Amazing.
Yay.
Don't worry.
Yay.
Angela. I still have time to fail.
No.
No, it's too late. It's all recorded.
Okay.
It's gonna come out.
All right.
Yeah.
I think it's the best mind only book ever done. I think so.
Clearly. Ken Pakyun. Ken Pakyun Mare.
Forget Kemaku. Okay.
Oh, so there's a Q&A tonight with Stanley. You ready for that, Stanley?
You mean for the pizza? Yeah.
So there's still so if anybody's got some questions for Stanley, stick around.
Okay.
And yeah.
Congratulations, Word. Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Congratulations.
Don't get
恭喜。
fat. Don't get fat on the pizza.
Word. 恭喜 means
恭喜。
congratulations.
Oh, 谢谢你, Xiaoping.
So Lydia, you guys have to give him a lot of hugs tonight.
Well,
Or a lot of space, depending on what
Yeah.
I want more.
Hugs are better. Hugs are better.
Let's do this thing.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome. Suna.
Why, this goodness may mine only ripen in all my old mom's heads.
Hey, good night. Good night.
Good night, everyone. I'm gonna go.
Hey,
Good night. Thank you, Geshe-la.
Take care.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you. Congratulations.